You're right there, guys. What's going on? Welcome to the first official FIFA 19 Premier League Player of the Month. And we did see 86 rated Lucas being released yesterday. And I know a lot of you guys were asking, is he actually worth unlocking? So it cost me roughly 40,000 coins, give or take. And at this stage in FIFA, it's actually affordable. So I want to really test him out. I've played him in multiple positions: striker, right mid, right forward. And I want to break it down and let you know what he can offer your team. Leave a like, and if you are needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2.com, use the code FUJI on that site to get a discount on every single order. And if you are looking to purchase FIFA 19, there is a deal: Origin, Xbox, PS, link in the description. Click that, enjoy, and let's get into it. So not only was Player of the Month Lucas released, but we did see the introduction of one to watch cards included into packs. And I got one. After spending like 30,000 FIFA points though, which is a crazy amount, Richarlison, one of the worst, but probably like one of the best actually to invest in, because he will receive a couple of informs this season. That's my prediction. And it will take maybe 1 or 2 for him to actually be playable in game. But he's got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He looks pretty cool. We've got these two though that I received from my Champions League picks. I don't know if you've done the SBC. There's one available right now. I think if I had him on the RTG, I'd be fine with that. Really nice dribbling, good pace, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, which I feel like on this game right now, if you do a time shot with a 3-star weak foot, it increases that chance of going in. So players like Griezmann and such, they are actually playable in my opinion. But good finishing on the card, nice dribbling, okay stamina. He actually looks playable. And then we had this guy. It is what it is. But anyway, you guys are here for Lucas. Let's take a look. So I have played him in multiple positions. We had the 4-4-2 as a right mid. We had the 4-1-2-1-2 played as a right striker. And then eventually I switched into the 4-3-2-1. Now my favorite formation right now in the game, without a shadow of a doubt, 4-4-2, and I like the one with the 2 CDMs. I had that used against me and I got absolutely battered by some French guy, and he was really good at holding possession. It ended 1-1 and I scored the cheesiest goal. You couldn't write this, man. I got absolutely dominated for the whole game, and in the 89th minute I scored a cheesy header. And that's what's really frustrating about this game. You can be dominating and all it takes is one chance and it's going to go in the back of the net. But Lucas, really good pace, shooting, the finishing we're talking about, but the shot power is there, the long shots, the passing, the dribbling, 98 agility with 94 balance. You know I like that stat. And then his stamina, 70. That's another stat that I wanted to highlight to you guys, and we'll explain if it really does kill the card. But he has the 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, medium work rates, 5'9". So looking at that card, what are you expecting? A lot of pace, And other players that I dropped in, we had Rashford being played as a left mid, and then I converted him to a left forward. Like, the team's just been rotating, and I've got a good idea of how Rashford's going to play for you. I dropped in Wijnaldum, Sissoko, bro. Sissoko, I don't like in real life, but on the game, my god, is he overpowered. He feels like a Kondogbia, and I was using Kondogbia and Ndombele as my 2 centimeters in the 4-4-2. Sissoko comes in alongside Ndombele because I had the team like set out in a 4-3-3 before I was switching into the 4-4-2, and he is an absolute rock. Good interceptions, bossing it. You guys would have seen it on stream. Very nice strength, and he is definitely playable. Well recommended for his price. Bring him in if you're looking to build some starter squads. Oxlade-Chamberlain was pretty nice on the ball, and he was offering some good support going forward. Socrates I like. Van Dijk, one of the best centre-backs that I've used. Robertson, best left-back in the Prem in my opinion. Pereira, right-back. I do like him. I think it's just the opponents that I'm facing now in Division 3. It is not easy at all. Like, every single game, I feel like these guys are at least Elite 1 or higher, because it hasn't filtered through yet. I'm still like playing guys that would have had the game during early access. Those that have just received the game, they would only be able to get into Division 4. So on the RTG, I'm in Division 4. On this account, it's Division 3, and it's getting tough. Like, already. God knows what Division 1 is like. Anyway, boys, let's go into some clips, and I'll explain if Lucas is worth 40,000 coins. So yesterday I was put up against Inform Traore. Now I don't know if you received that Inform from Team of the Week 1 or Team of the Week 2, but that doesn't matter. I was put up against him and he scored 2 goals with his 1-star weak foot. Now it was hard to judge whether or not my opponent was using the time finish. It did look a little bit more powerful than if he were just to take a regular strike, I believe. So with that being said, I don't feel like the weak foot on FIFA 19 is as bad as it was on FIFA 18. Maybe a 1-star weak foot and the way he scored the goals was a little bit lucky, but it still went in the back of the net and consistently back-to-back shots with Traore. So with someone like Lucas, when I was using him in divisions last night and even like offline when I stopped the stream, playing a few more games, testing out different formations, when I was hitting those time shots on the edge of the box with his 3-star weak foot, it really did increase the accuracy. So I have no complaints there. I feel like he's able to score goals, and when he was even inside the box as well, he was finishing consistently. So I like that very much from the card. His right foot is dangerous. Like for an 80 finishing stat, it's pretty impressive. I think it must be the shot power that's making output for it. You've got the pace as well to run in behind. He's got really nice positioning. So which formation did I prefer him in? 4-4-2 as a right mid. And he actually got quite a lot of goals in that position. He has medium work rate, so he's not going to keep overlapping as much. Unless you tell him to get in behind, then it's going to cause him to run out of stamina a little bit too quickly. But 70 stamina on his card, it wasn't unplayable towards the end of the game. Genuinely, like I had no real issues when I had him in a 4-1-2-1-2 as a right striker. He was making good runs, good awareness as well, fantastic positioning, and his shot is just overpowered. And if you like are looking at a right winger in the Premier League right now, I love Willian. I think he's very meta. He's got an awesome finish. He's comfortable on the ball, and he can play make. But if you're looking for that Neymar-esque dribble, then Lucas is going to provide that. Crazy agility, good balance, fantastic playmaking, his passing, his crossing. He's actually a fantastic unlock. For 40,000 coins, you can't go wrong with that. Seriously, you're getting the packs back as well, and that's your right winger that you can use and abuse for at least a good month or so until better versions are released on the game. So I do like Willian, and I know that some of you are going to say like, who's better, Willian or Lucas? It's hard to tell which one has the better shot because they are both very good in front of goal and consistent for me. Lucas is better on the ball. He has more acceleration, and the physical play, I think he can get a tackle in. He can drop back just like Willian. It's weird. He's just overpowered. So I would recommend playing him as a right mid in a 4-4-2. Yes, he can play as a striker, but it isn't like really recommended. And as a right forward, he's just going to cause some damage overlapping and running through on goal. 40,000, well worth the unlock. And some of the other players in this team, Marcus Rashford, he doesn't feel as comfortable on the ball, but he's got that power. Good acceleration. His finish wasn't that bad at all. He actually had a good time shot on the edge of the box, but I didn't think that he was that great. Maybe it's just because I was getting used to Lucas and then Neymar that I've been using. I prefer Martial, put it that way. Martial over Rashford. I would have him in my team and personally switch up to like a 4-1-2-1-2. But in the midfield, Wijnaldum held it down. Sissoko was the star player, even in the other team that I was using. That guy is too good. And Oxlade-Chamberlain was pretty nice. But Van Dijk, if you can pick him up for under 100,000 coins, I feel like he's going to be about 130, 140. Not only do you feel the presence on the pitch, but it's just that height, the way he towers over pretty much every single player. And from what I've been seeing from other people's gameplay and even those that are facing me right now, I think like the big strikers, the ones that are good with their feet, are probably going to be go-to. Like I've played against Suarez and he's a handful, man. Really strong. Couldn't push him off the ball. And then of course his finishing is going to be just out of this world. So I'm going to be testing out those types of players in the next couple of days or so. Like Mbappe, when I had him as a striker, he was like the best of both worlds. Really good pace, just energetic, good strength, he was holding it off. But I want to give maybe Harry Kane a little bit of a try, Lewandowski, Suarez, and see if I can fit them in to my system, because I need that aerial threat, because crosses are so overpowered right now. And when you have players like Lucas and those that can run the wings, you want to get those balls whipped in, delivered, and score some goals. But thank you so much for watching, boys. My overall opinion on Lucas, yes, he is worth it. Why not? 40,000 coins, bring him in, have some fun, hit those time finishes, score some goals, and I'll see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.